Hey guys, I'm Mallory Varner with GSG and I'm the Vinyl Decorating Segment Manager. I know some of you have seen my videos on the Epson F570 sublimation printer, which I absolutely love, and they just came out with a new one, the Epson F170, which is only $3.99. It is an awesome desktop sublimation printer. So, if you are nervous about getting into sublimation, just not ready to take that leap to the F570 or larger, the F170 is great starter to get into. Or if you have the F570 or larger and you want to have something that you can take on the road with you, now that we're actually in person again and you want to go, to a tournament, maybe a soccer tournament or wrestling, and you want to print on demand and add that personalization right there, this is the great little sublimation printer. So the F170, how big does it print? It prints sheets 8.5 by 11 or 8.5 by 14. It comes with a set of ink and then also the maintenance cartridge and everything. You'll see me unpackage it all. Mine actually came with paper. I had ordered that extra from Epson when I was doing this. So as I'm unpacking it, you'll see some paper which does not come with it, but you can definitely add that on. We will take care of you there. So the awesome part about the F170 is it has the same bulk ink system as the F570. I don't have to have two different types of cartridges. I also love that it's the bottle, the bulk ink system, not an expensive cartridge. These $18 bottles of ink are awesome. And like I said, bulk ink system. So definitely saves you money when you're trying to make money. So I'm super excited to show you everything from start to finish, when I got the box to how easy it is to get it set up and started printing. So be sure and follow us on YouTube and also on my Facebook and Instagram under GSG Vinyl Decorating. I look forward to hearing from all of you guys and for y'all to show me some pics and videos of how you are using your F170. So let's get started. All right, so the Epson F170 comes in two boxes. The first one just has the paper in it. So I went and took that out, and now we're gonna open the other box so we can see how easy this is. All right, so once you open the box, you have all your paperwork here. And you have, these are your inks, which are great. They're the same ink that I have for our F570 as well, which is awesome. It's on a bulk ink system. And then you have the printer. All right, I'm gonna get this pulled out and plugged in. Okay, so once everything's unpackaged, you're gonna have your CMYK ink cartridges. And then you also have, which is really neat, is this bag, so that if you want to travel with this, let's say you do different events, and you want to bring the die sub with you to customize apparel or other substrates, you can carry this with you. So that's pretty neat to see that. We already showed the paper. The power cord is in with the inks. So make sure it's in the top part that you don't forget to get that power cord out. And then let's do the start here. So start here. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and remove all the blue, and then you're going to start filling up those ink tanks. When you're filling up the ink, it is color coded, which is so nice so you won't mess that up. But you want to make sure that you shake each bottle 15 times. All right, so you want to be careful when you cut these open that you do not puncture the bottle. And then when you pull it out, I said they're all color coordinated. So you just want to lift this up. I'm going to shake it. Okay, and you're going to just twist it off. The nice part about these inks is you cannot mess up and put them in the wrong one. They will not fit. So the black wouldn't fit in the yellow, etc. All right, then when you put it down, it will start to fill up, and you will see at the bottom, it will show you when it's all filled up. And just do that with the remaining ink cartridges all the way till you have them all filled up. Make sure you do not squeeze them, and just let it take its time, and it'll get filled up for you. And then when we're all done with that, we're gonna go ahead and plug it in and move on to step 11. Okay, so I have filled up all of the inks. They're all full. Put them away. I've gone ahead and shut in the cartridge. And now the next step, you want to go ahead and shut the top. And then you're ready to plug in and get started. All right, when it first fills up, you want to go ahead and select English. And you want to hit OK. It's not touchscreen, sorry. Then after you select a language, it says in the message you see the Start Here sheet appears on the LCD screen. Press and hold the question mark help button for 5 seconds. Now we're going to hold the question mark for 5 seconds. Confirm that the tanks are filled with ink. Okay. And this says, initializing, please wait. Don't turn the power off until initializing is complete. This takes about 14 minutes. Okay, the ink is done. So I'm going to push OK to align the printer to get the best print quality. You want to adjust it. Perform a print head nozzle check. So before you do this, you want to go ahead and load the printer. So all you do is just pull out this little tray. And you're going to load your paper. All right, so I've loaded the paper that came with the printer. And I'm going to, all you have to do, I forgot to say, is you just pull these out, push this in and pull it out so that the paper fits. That way you can adjust the size. The width, the widest you can do is 8.5. Lengthwise, it comes with 8.5 by 11, but you can do 8.5 by 17. So then you just want to shut this. Make sure you push all the paper forward. And then you go ahead and shut that in there. And you go ahead and push print. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it is such a quiet little printer. It's awesome. It fits great. This is my workstation, and you can see it is truly a little desktop printer. It is wonderful. And everything looks good. So when you print that, what you're looking for is you want to make sure there's no gaps in this. I don't know if you can see. So the little squiggles are perfect. Everything looks great. You want to make sure there's no like gaps, whatever. And there is a image on the instructions so you can make sure that everything looks great. And I'll show right there. So this is what I was talking about the gaps. Just want to make sure, like I said, it has those little, just all connected. Everything looks good. If it does look good, push OK. And then you want to go ahead and put adjust because it says that's what they recommend when you're first setting it up. And then it will print that. Okay, so it says choose the square with the fewest streaks. So you want to look at this. I'm trying to zoom on that for you. And you want to see the one with the fewest streaks in it. I would say it is 4 or 5. I think 5. All right, so on here, I go ahead and +1, the plus button, and then proceed. Okay, now it's going to do a horizontal alignment. All right, so on this one, you're going to say choose the rectangles that are not separated or overlapped. So you're going to look at it, and it looks like number 5 is it. So you want to go ahead and push OK. All right, and then we are ready to start printing. All right, so once everything is set up and you're ready to go with your F170, you want to go ahead and you can either do Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi Direct. You can also go in and check other settings if you want to connect it directly. All right, so we are going to do the Wi-Fi. I always like doing a wizard when I'm starting a new computer or printer, anything like that, just because it makes sure I don't skip anything. Even though I kind of usually know exactly what I'm going to do, I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything or mess something up unnecessarily. So it will search for your network. So once you find your network, you will go ahead and start it and then enter your password. Okay, so I've entered my password and it will be connecting to my Wi-Fi network. All right, well now your Epson F170 is ready to use, so you can go ahead and download the driver and get started sublimating. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest to see more of my vinyl decorating tips and projects. I would love to see what you're working on, so make sure and tag me. See you next time.